Joining us now, Ken Turkel. He has represented several high-profile clients in defamation lawsuits, including probably most famously the case you won, Ken, against Gawker for Hulk Hogan. That was in 2016, and that was really precedent-setting, right? Because you guys were able to overcome a high bar against a media organization. What does this do to Fox? Does this put Fox in more peril?
When we say this, in looking at what's been released, there's an awful lot of documentary evidence, text messages, emails, quite a bit to digest. Breaking it down, the thoughts that I have are, first, you rarely see that much paper in one of these cases. Internal messaging rooms, things like that, but there's so much here, so much communication. And then you have this emerging testimony of Rupert Murdoch, which is dynamite. It's actually tremendous evidence for a jury trial. It's storytelling. I think in their opposition to the summary judgment motion that Fox filed, Dominion started with an excerpt from that testimony, because it really is, at the end of the day, we tell stories, and the stories have to make sense, and they have to be compelling and persuasive. It's a great story lead in, but there's really no legal impact to it from an actual malice perspective, because the law is always going to focus on the mindset, or what I like to call the undisclosed mental process of the speaker. And that's what usually makes these cases so hard, is you're trying to prove what someone was thinking, what they knew, when there is rarely any direct evidence of that. What is interesting about this case right now, keeping in mind that Judge Davis already denied a motion to dismiss, and I think the legal issues are going to stay the same. We're dealing with summary judgment. Is there a dispute in material fact? And rarely do you see this much clear indication that a broadcaster, a writer, was disclosing their state of mind, directly disclosing it. I don't believe this. Then you have a report that's to the contrary. Fascinating. Very different.